Am I the a-hole for suggesting or letting my 17-year-old son get drunk? I, 46 male, live with my wife and my 17-year-old son. My wife has been on a different continent for about a month, taking care of her dying mother. So it has just been me and my son for that time. My son and I have a very close relationship where he tells me almost everything that's going on in his life. On Saturday, he told me that he was going into his first ever high school party this upcoming weekend. He was a bit nervous since he had never really drank before, but he knew that he was going to be on that occasion. I'm not sure if this is relevant, but this is in Canada where the drinking age is 19 in my province, and teenage drinking is very common. I asked my son if he wanted to have a few beers with me while we watched a sports game that night as a test run. My logic was that if he goes to a party with zero awareness of his tolerance, it could end badly, and it would be safe for him and best for him to find out his limit in the safety of his own home. We had some beers over a few hours that night. I cut him off at 6. He has had a beer in the past, but never more than one at a time. He was pretty drunk, but he was okay and slept it off. We talked about it the next day, and we agreed that 6 was a bit much for him, and now he knows to have fewer at the party. I was actually content with this whole situation since he had had his first experience in a safe environment, and I feel much comfortable with him going to the party now. However, in an effort to be transparent, I told my wife about it the other day on the phone and she was livid. She thinks it was reckless and irresponsible. Am I the a-hole? Info. I understandably am getting flack for not telling my wife beforehand, but I figured she had a lot going on and I didn't need to bother her with something that seemed pretty trivial at the time. So what do you think, Ben?
How old is he?
He's 18, but he's 17, but the drinking age is 19.
The drinking age is 19. Well, same thing, whether you're 21 and then you're 19. Same regards. So, like, the mother has the right to be upset.
Mm-hmm.
But the son is probably going to end up drinking regardless anyway.
Yeah.
Better for him to figure it out in a safe environment.
And now he won't overdrink when he's at the party.
And he also built trust with his dad.
Yeah.
I think it's a win-win.
Yeah.
It's just like, maybe he should have just informed the mother beforehand.
Yeah. Am I the a-hole for not wanting my son to be literally named John Doe? So, for anyone who doesn't know, John Doe is the name given to unidentifiable persons or bodies. So, if they find a dead body, the person will be called John Doe. So, my last name is Doe. It hasn't affected my life much apart from occasionally being called doo-doo growing up, or friends spelling it like D''OH, Doe, as a joke, and I'm generally pretty neutral about it. My wife is 6 months pregnant and wants to name our future son after her grandfather, who died of cancer in September. His name was John. I liked her grandfather, and I know he and my wife were very close, but I won't even consider it. Not even for our son's middle name. I feel like that's just setting him up for world problems, especially when he grows up and has to apply for jobs. Nobody's gonna believe John Doe is his real name. My wife thinks I'm being an a-hole for vetoing a name with a strong family connection and says I'm exaggerating the issue he would face. Am I the a-hole? No.
I don't think you're the a-hole. I think that's reasonable. It's like, I know a kid that's named Lucifer.
No.
Yes, I
No.
know a kid that's named
What?
Lucifer. And they thought it was so pretty. And guess what? The mother had no idea what that name was derived from. So,
How? Are they American? Do they speak English?
I think they're Indian. So they just thought it sounded really nice. But the father, he was like kind of like the stepfather. He was very like, why?
I would be too. Well, did they live in America?
They do.
Oh. Does it cause problems?
The son goes by Lulu.
Lulu.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think naming your child John Doe is a terrible idea.
Well, it is memeing. I would love to meme my child.
John Doe? Like, John Doe found in a park at 11 a.m. I'd be like, is that my son or a dead body? You know what I mean?
It's okay if you want to experiment with your child's name. Make sure it's a good one. John Doe is pretty alright.
Pretty aight. Ugh. Nah. Okay. Next story. Am I the a-hole for deleting my son's Minecraft world? I have 2 children, a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old daughter. 9-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter. My son had a Minecraft world where he built quite an impressive castle on an island, which he was very proud to show me. Since school was canceled, he had issues with waking up on time. He is supposed to wake up at 7 at each morning, but for the past month, he has been sleeping in for until about 9 or 10 o'clock. I always have an alarm set for him, but he sleeps right through it. I don't wake him up because waking up himself is a skill he will need to learn. I told him about 2 weeks ago that there will be consequences for him if he continues to sleep in the morning. Sleep in every morning. At first he understood and was waking up on time every morning, but for the past week or so he has fallen back into old habits. I told him yesterday that this is his final warning. Today he slept in until 11. So I followed through with my warning and went on his computer and deleted his favorite Minecraft world. I also took away the computer privileges for the next month. When I told him, he started screaming and crying. He told me that he spent a whole year working on that world. He's very distraught and he's never going to see it again. He's been crying and sobbing throughout the day and has refused to eat any of his meal.
Congratulations, you have successfully destroyed your bond with your child and any trust you ever will have. Like, you could have gone completely another route, but you destroyed his whole thing he spent so much time and effort on. Imagine think of it like destroying a painting that you worked so hard on, years, just for it to be ripped away.
And he's 9. One whole year to a 9-year-old is like...
It's not like 30% of their life.
30? 30? Well, it's like 1/9, you know? It's like, I don't know, 9%? That's a lot. That's a lot of their life, because you don't remember anything under 5 that often.
Instead of giving him, like, maybe some different type of punishment, like, that, you could have trained that, like, he had commitment. Like, genuine commitment towards a subject. Especially, an architectural commitment of him building. But no, you just have to rip it away. You're a terrible mother.
Yeah, why didn't she just be like, oh, you can't play for... Also, let's talk about the fact that she is angry that during his break, he's not waking up at 7 in the morning.
This is his break too?
This is his break. School.
Like summer break?
It said school is canceled for the past month. So, it's been canceled for a month? Yeah, why does he need to wake up at 7 in the morning? What does a 9-year-old have to do at 7 in the morning?
And they already showed that he can wake up on his own.
Yeah, it's just...
It's not been hindering him school, because there's no school.
There's no school. That's crazy. Well, guys, thank you for watching the video.
Hey.
And if you didn't...
No.
Oh, okay.
Let's get that 10-minute mark.
A 10-minute mark? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
10-minute mark. Like 30 more seconds.
30 more seconds. They're clicking off at this part. They're really revenue. We don't have enough anything to get revenue. Almost have we need 500 subscribers. We have 33.
Only 500?
Only 5. That's a lot. We have 33.
I think that counts.
You can see, and now we're pre-demonetized. Pre-demonetized.
In game, of course.
Yeah, in game, of course. We're getting Robux, guys. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Well, then again, we're probably gonna cut out some of the beginning, so.
Oh shoot. I guess we should do it another minute or so.
Yeah, probably like another minute or something. For those still watching, comment. Hey,
Ah!
what? For those still watching, comment. Don't scream in the comments. Comment. Maybe plan better in the videos in the comments, audience. Yes, chat. Chat.
What's
Yeah.
this, Twitch?
Yeah, this is Twitch. Chat. Comment. Do better. Stop falling. Oh, this is a family-friendly channel.
It is.
This is a family-friendly
Is
channel.
our demographic like 18 to 25?
Well, we're censoring the curse words because this is a family-friendly channel, and we're at 11 minutes. Bye.